Hello again, BIZHACK. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the flight manual and all the information that you can find in there. So as you can see, it's located inside of your BIZHACK 8.0 Google Drive folder. And when you open that folder, it is the very first thing that you see here next to the office hours sign-up sheet and the FAQs. Just double click to open it. And before we start exploring it, I really want to say that you should definitely make it a habit to come in here on a weekly basis and look at the information that we're constantly updating it with. So this file is being updated on a weekly basis, primarily being updated with all of your deliverables and whatever videos we recommend that you watch before the next session. But before we get into that, let's just quickly take a brief tour about what it is. So it's essentially, think of it as an instruction manual, a guide, and it contains lots of useful information regarding the course. So you have all of our contact info there, the address to where the class is located, some of the stuff that you guys might already know, but you can always come back and reference here. There's the full office hour schedule as well. So you can always find it in here as well. But most importantly, and this is the part that we update on a weekly basis, we have it separated by weeks. And under every week, you're going to find what that week's deliverables were. And it's essentially the same slide that you'll find at the end of that week's presentation and the one that you see in class. So you can always come back to see what your weekly deliverables are either here or at the end of that week's presentation. But this will probably be a lot faster and a lot easier because we will also include the links to any videos that you should watch before the next session. So if you want to jump ahead, let's go to the very end so there are all of the week 2 deliverables. There are the week 3 deliverables on the left-hand side of the screen. And let's jump to this week's week 4. So first thing we're saying is here are a few things you need to view before our next session. Facebook Blueprint. Here are the modules that we recommend viewing before our next session. More information regarding week 4. Here are this week's deliverables. So again, your first milestone assignment is due this week. So here are the instructions on what you need to do. And we're also recommending that you watch if you haven't yet already, watch the MailChimp videos so that you know how to do this week's milestone assignment. If you've watched the videos, then you're going to have a pretty good idea, and you have a guide that you can just come back and reference and watch over, and just kind of watch as you're doing the assignment so that you know what to do. These videos are basically walking you step by step on how to do the assignment. And then as you can see here at the end, these haven't been updated, but as the weeks progress, we will be updating each one of these sections so that you know exactly what needs to be submitted and exactly what your deliverables are for that given week. So again, make it a point to come in here on a weekly basis, review this. That way there should be no confusion as to what needs to be submitted. All of your deliverables will be here, and again you'll find it on the last slide of that week's presentation. But there will probably be a lot easier for you to just reference the flight manual, to find all of that information. That way you just have it all in one place, which is really the intention of this document, to have all of that information, all of your deliverables in one place, in one easy place to find. So I hope this kind of helps you out and kind of and then that you're a little clearer as to what the intention and the purpose of the flight manual is. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me directly or contact any of your coaches. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.